Boys and girls, this is Module 2, Lesson 3, and we are going to be talking about using counting by fives and ones on a number line as a strategy to tell time to the nearest minute on a clock. So the first thing I need you to do is draw a number line like we have been doing, as straight as you can. If you have a number line template, you can use that. You see mine's a little crooked, but that's okay. And we're going to draw our arrows on the ends to show that this is continuous, that it keeps on going. We're just measuring inside of those arrows, but the time is continuous. And then I'm going to mark my tick marks and count by my fives. And I want you to do the same. If you have a centimeter ruler, you could draw a 12 centimeter line and do it that way so that you're sure that everything is even. Okay. So there's our 5-minute intervals. Remember, interval is the space in between those numbers. And what we're going to do is we're going to put your finger on 0 and jump over to 5. When you do that, what are you imagining in your mind? What's in between here from 0 to 5? That's right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We can imagine all of those ones in between our fives. Now, what if we went from 10 to 15? Well, we're imagining 11, 12, 13, 14, but we're not marking it. That's what we're imagining. So let's find 58 minutes on our timeline here, on our number line here. So if we go to 55, if I jump right to 55, I can imagine in my brain, now I can draw to find 58. Count with me if we're at 55. 56, 57, 58. So right there is 58. How many ticks did I draw? I drew 3. If we keep going, 59 and then 60, I drew 3 tick marks to get to 58. If you think back to the application problem, boys and girls, and again, stop the video whenever you need to so that you can draw exactly what I have here. If you think back to the application problem where there were 12 tables in the cafeteria and 5 students sat at each of the first 11 tables, what you did there was you took 5 times 11, and then you added the 3 students that were sitting at the 12th table. So that's what you did. You did 11 fives plus 3 more. That's the same thing we did here. To get to 55, we hopped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. So we did 11 fives and we added 3 more onto that. And we got 58. What if I asked you to do, let's try one here, 4 times 5 plus 2 more. So let's do 4 fives plus 2 more. So let's go 1, 2, 3. There's 4 fives, so we're at 20. And we're going to do 2 more ticks, which would give us 20, 21, 22. So that would be 22 minutes. What if we did 0 fives plus 4? Well, 0 fives would give us 0, wouldn't it? Plus 4 more, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it gives us 4. So which units did we use to count these? We used 5s and we used 1s. And that's what we'll be using on a clock as well. Let's try another one. So let's pretend that I arrived at school at 7:37 a.m. Let's find the time on our number line. I'm going to change colors here for this one. So we're going to pretend that 0 is 7 a.m. and 60 minutes would be 8 a.m., the next hour, right? So we're going to use 7:37. Our hour is 7. We're going to go to 35 minutes. And how many are we going to need to add to get to 37? Well, we can just count. We're at 35, 36, 37. Right there would be 7:37. How many 5s did we use? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s. So we used 7 5s plus how many 1s? 2. And that gives us 37. Let's try another one. Let's try 7:13 a.m. 7:13 a.m. I'm going to change my color. Let's use orange for that one. So 7:13. Well, 13, I believe, comes between 10 and 15. So I'm going to put my finger on 10 and I'm going to add 1s until I get to 13. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So for that one, I did 1, 2 5s, and I added 1, 2, 3 more, which gives me 13. How about 7:02? Change my color, 7:02 a.m. if we mark that. 7 is at 0, plus 2 more, 1, 2. Right there would be 7:02. Boys and girls, you're going to do part 3 tomorrow. Hopefully you took some good notes and you'll be able to do the practice.